Hey guys, Smart Sports here, and I apologize for the inconsistency, but my new schedule for videos is I have a video coming out Saturdays and Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern. So anyway, so on Thursday Night Football, Baker Mayfield led the Rams on back-to-back touchdown drives as they got past the Raiders. This comes just after he signed with the Panthers in free agency, and he looked absolutely awful. But let's take a deep dive in Baker Mayfield's career to see if this success is sustainable or not. So, Baker Mayfield, the Heisman winner of Oklahoma, was taken first overall in 2018 by the Browns. To and many people were not happy with this pick. In his first year, came in week 3 against the Jets, led the Browns to a win, and overall played pretty well. I wanted to say he had about 27 touchdown passes. Brewer broke a rookie record, and they were very close to making the playoffs. He had a very successful rookie season. Then in the second year, he struggled a lot more with Freddie Kitchens as head coach. They went 6-10. I believe his stat line was like 23 touchdowns, 20 receptions. About that. But then in year 3, in 2020, under Kevin Stefanski, had a resurgence and led Rams their first playoff win of the franchise's history against the Pittsburgh Steelers, so all was looking up. But in 2021, he got a shoulder injury, alright, and he played through it, and then he just played very badly. They went 8-9, missed the playoffs, and then as they were looking for Deshaun Watson, like, they didn't even have him, just proposing a trade for Deshaun Watson, because Mayfield decided he left, and he got put in a much worse situation with the Carolina Panthers. So, sorry about my cough, but the Carolina Panthers have talent, but were poorly coached, and receiving wise, there's DJ Moore and not much else. Save Christian McCaffrey, so you would think he could just lean on Christian McCaffrey and do well, but he went 1-6 with success in 6 interceptions, which you think would be have a like decent chance of winning, but he went 1-6. We won one game and looked terrible as most games. Only game like really he looked good. I mean, he was okay in the Saints game by 1, but in garbage time against the Bengals he looked good. But overall he didn't look good, and he was benching was when he lost the job, but PJ Walker got hurt, so they went back to him, and just looked very bad against the Ravens. I believe his QB rating was like 17 or something terrible like that. So his bench was Sam Darnold, then released, then picked up by the Rams on Tuesday. And it's absolutely amazing that he could learn the playbook so fast and win a football game for the Rams with Al Cooper Cup on offense, with number 1 target Van Jefferson. So this leads to a question: can this continue? Well, I believe Baker Mayfield's average quarterback, sometimes slightly above average at times. Like, a successful season for him is like 25 to 35 touchdowns and limit for turnovers, have a good running game, have a good weapons around him, have a good defense. They can be a playoff team. The one problem with this, however, is the Rams do not have that good of an offensive line and declining defense. Weapons around him were not that great. And not a good running game. I mean, Cam Akers is decent last week, but Cam Akers is not that good of a running back. That means a lot of times they rely on Baker to throw it a lot. And Baker does at times have problems with interceptions. So these next few games will really determine how he'll do. The truly could go either way. He could prove that he is a legitimate quarterback in this league, and kind of the situation was just bad, and the win against the Raiders was no fluke, or he could do not very good and look a lot like he was with the Panthers, problems with interceptions and just overall not be a very good quarterback. So we will see how he'll do. I think it's probably somewhere in the middle. Think he'll probably be about an average quarterback. And not as good as he was like in his best years in Cleveland, but Mark Beverly was in Carolina. So that's how I think he'll do. I think he'll do moderately well, but he won't go like undefeated, and the Rams won't finish the season at 8-9. Well, 4-9 now, and we're in last place in their division, so season's like over. More as and they don't have draft picks in the first round. And what we need to do is invest in the offensive line, protect Baker or Matthew Stafford or whoever will be in the center next year. Always after quarterback. We need to improve quarterback, offensive line, and I like Cooper Cup. They don't have that many weapons for receiving. So yeah, that's all. That is what I think of how Baker Mayfield doing. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye!